forgiving man understands that love is greater than his plans. A woman may come up with some traps, but a wise man forgives, overlooking all her acts. But how can a man be forgiving in a world that is not giving enough options for the living, who crave for more than they're receiving? How can he be forgiving in a society that sees wisdom as weakness, a society that uplifts wickedness, proclaim that the good should be exploited and nothing less? But a man should be forgiving. Peace follows forgiveness. Happiness is a burden to forgiving men. On paper, it always feels safer to run towards the Savior to seek an answer for your prayer. It's not until you try to fill gaps in what you feel about he or she not opening up the seal. This causes desperation, in the long run some form of depression, and a lack of motivation in the pursuit of inspiration. A relation turns the direction of this particular situation towards the two parties breaking communication. A sibling turns into a foe, and a relative to someone worse than before, making one wonder what this relationship is for, busting all the blisters that were once very sore. But know this, every child is born to this. Life without all of these things, choose to believe this. God provides for birds. He knows all the parts that a person wants to fulfill all his wants. So, I am in prayer, knowing I am a player in a game that is not fair, that I will play until forever. You laughed at me instead of being a help to me, making me feel outcast in a space my efforts would have found positive broadcast. Instead, you made claims. I was misled. Everyone proclaims I had only tried to seek salvation from a dreary situation. I wanted nothing but your support, not to kill our thriving rapport, but we became forced, watching what connected us as it goes into the graying horizon, instead of finding a concrete solution. You left me to decay, alone because I couldn't pay for your mercy and a reason to bless me because of this rebellious nature deep within me. Instead, you disapproved everything I wanted to be approved. You kept on fighting me on any opportunity instead of understanding that my wanted security. You asked me to move to the city, but in the village there was no opportunity. Your excuse that my talents were being misused. I was missing out on exposure. You told me when I wanted closure. In the end, I was a time waster, and that I wasn't conscious that time was moving faster. But I've made peace with everything. I'm no longer surprised by anything. Whatever you say or whatever you do, in my mind doesn't sway what I've set it up to do.